trying again. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Naili, I'm from Armenia.
I'm Rafael, I'm co-founder and CTO of Fantasy Space.
I'm Lucina, Senior Engineering Director at Service Center.
Great. Now our question is, don't move. Our question is that AI agents will create more technical debt than they will resolve. Move. Okay. Can you please explain your point? Why do you think that it will, you chosen strongly disagree, so why it will not create more technical debt?
First you said in future it will. And in future they will be extremely much faster than they are now, and even if they will solve it in few seconds. Any technical debt that they will create.
Okay.
They will even solve the technical debt that we have created for years in a few seconds.
Okay, thank you. Can I please ask you to explain what he just said so we can make sure that you understand each other?
Okay, he said that the AI agents will be so professional that they will be able not only solve the debt which they will create, but also solve existing debt, which I strongly disagree with.
Okay, in that case, so you heard his point. Have you changed your perspective?
No,
not yet. Okay, can you explain? Can you explain your point?
Yeah, my point is that the current LLMs or agents, they are trained on existing code, which already have a technical debt. So they definitely will mimic that and create more. And with the speed of them generating the code, it will be even harder to find and solve that technical debt. So it will just accelerate instead of getting down.
Okay, thank you. So you have heard both opinions.
Yeah.
Do you want to reconsider your opinion?
No, not at all. So this is actually a very interesting topic to discuss. But I will start with my perspective of how and why technical debts are occurring. So in my opinion, actually I have never worked in a very big company with like hundreds of engineers, but I know for a fact that if a team is managed properly and if a team has like predefined structures, how to work, how to create their applications, they have a good code review sessions and stuff like that. I will not go further. In that case, the possibility of occurring of a technical debt is like really, really low. But most engineers, they are not working that way. So they are creating technical debts on their own. And in my humble opinion, current LLMs are not deliverers. They write code, but they, again, this is just my opinion, they are not able to deliver something. So they are capable of creating working small features, but if we will give them like broad enough task, most of the time they don't do the job in a way that is good. And I can bring a lot of comments both from front-end and back-end perspective, but I was explaining to people a little while ago that I have never seen an AI writing a good code. Like, it's practically impossible. As Lucina mentioned correctly, the way that LLMs are working right now, they are trained on pre-existing code. And like, for example, most of the code that is in GitHub already. And most of the code that is there, it has a technical debt, right? And in order to be able to solve technical debts and get out of it, the AI engines, the AI agents, LLMs, they should be trained to know how to solve the technical debt. And I think there is not enough knowledge yet publicly known to train LLMs how to solve it. There are some stuff, but I guess like mostly we have no common knowledge of how to get rid of it. So that's my opinion.
Can I add something?
Yes.
I think we are discussing technical debt as a beast but it's actually very normal and natural, right? Like you mentioned that in the big enterprises there are specific processes, etc., to control that. But I believe that technical debt is a matter of trade-offs, right?
Yeah, 100%.
And it's very healthy to have technical debt.
Yeah, if you know about it, if you know that like you have decision to make, and if you decide to go this way, you're gonna create technical debt. Like I would have. That's a little different question, because with that processes that you already have, you're gonna solve this one later.
Okay, can we go there a bit later? We will have another topic to discuss right now. But my question for you is, will there be some kind of evidence that you think that you can find that will help you move more to the strongly disagree? So is there some way to convince you? It may be a data, may be some way to help you say that, okay, this is possible.
I think the only way is maybe if we will redefine what technical debt is. Because at least with current definition, it's something which you know is not written in a good way, and then you will need to invest time to solve it at some point. So if we think about the AI agents that, whatever structure or solution they are using, the next problem will take no time for them, then we will redefine the technical debt, and there will be just no technical debt at all.
And,
okay.
If I may, I don't want to go to obsolete here, because...
yes, we will talk about technical debt in just 1 second. Yes. Do you have any opinion?
Yeah, I told that was my point, that even if they create anything, they're gonna solve it in seconds.
Okay.
So I'm not talking about creating a technical debt, that's first. The second, my argument is that they are already increasing in strength, the AIs, and they are increasing geometrically, and we can right now see that they are writing more cleaner code than before, and that's even the generative AIs. So that's not working that way, that the most part of the code has tech debt, they are feeding that data and they are creating ugly code. That's not that, because right now they are writing cleaner than before with the same data. First, the second, we can train them to write clean code. We can feed them only clean codes, best practices, etc. It can be a new AI, for example, clean AI, or you can create Raphael AI, who is gonna only create best practices and they are gonna follow it. And the third is that the strength and speed of them, that they are gonna solve anything in seconds, so no matter how much tech they are going to create.
Can I ask you please go to the neutral one more time? We are going to discuss one other topic which emerged during this discussion. So the topic is, remember, when I don't say move, you don't move. So the topic is that there are teams which do not, or at least they 90% don't have any technical debt. 90%. There are teams which for 90% don't have technical debt. Move. Okay. Why do you think that there are no teams like that?
Because the only teams which I can think of maybe some student project teams, which are not creating the technical debt. Because I believe whatever we are creating as engineers, we should think always of solving the product and real customer pain. And it's obvious that we should create technical debt because we should move fast and solve a problem, not for having like ideal technical design or code.
Okay, thank you. Same, please, can you repeat what she said? And
of course.
We want to understand.
Of course. If I understood right, Lucina said that we should have technical debt because we should move fast, and that's the way to go. And I agree with that. But no. But I have been in a team that wasn't moving that way. I agree that we should, but the question was, like, are all teams having technical debts, or they are 90% clean? So I have been in a team which didn't have that much technical debt. They were moving really slow, and I quit them. So to answer the question, I slightly disagree because there are teams, but I agree that we should move fast because if we're not saving lives with the projects that we do, if we have the generosity to fail, to make mistakes, in that case, we should like have technical depth as much as we like. That's the way to go.
Okay, thank you. Yes, just ask.
I have nothing to add. I agree with both of them.
Yes, but if you agree with both of them, you need to move either this way or that way.
He's ideally in between.
Right. Because I agree with him. There are teams actually. I know that there are, but they are very slow.
In a few months.
No, they can be forever.
Years.
And also, one more new thing I will add that there are. It depends on the project. It can be a very small project, a simple file HTML code without any tag there. But are we considering it as a project or as a team? So that's why I'm here.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was exactly my point, because if you are running like a student project or one simple page, you can have no technical depth. But I think we have like proofs now that even the space tech, which was considered as very heavy waterfall type of industry, is able to move fast and make mistakes and create technical depth. So I think future is for the teams who are understanding that trade-offs and making right decision. And there are such teams, but they will just die very quickly.
Great.
Thank you so much. Mr. Maiskan.
Good discussion.
Ապրեք, շնորհակալություն։
Շատ հատել էր բոլորը։
Հավեսեր։
Եվ շփվելը շատ։
Շատ լավ։ Որտեվ ինքը հետո վիդեո բանա դառնալու, տենց կոնտենտա դառնա։ Հա, ինքը տենց նոր ֆորմատի կոնտենտ։ Ինչ։ Բա իհարկե։ Content building սովորեք։ Так, մենք ունենք կոնֆլիկտ։ Մենք չունենք կոնֆլիկտ, մեզ պետքա կոնֆլիկտ։ Չունենք մարդը, որ ասում է, որ կպակ մարդ չունենք, որ ասում է կիչացնի քանակը։